Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is my second update for my project pan for 2025. So this is a makeup specific project pan. I am doing a beauty project pan that has like hair care and skincare. Didn't do a first update for that, so I'm gonna do that soon, hopefully. But before we get into this, we just need to do this. This little munchkin is Callie. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen the update and the info on her. I normally foster seniors. You all know that seniors are where my heart is at. I generally don't foster puppies. I've talked about the reasons why. But this little one, I guess a little bit of a backstory. I was supposed to foster a dog, and unfortunately, she had to be euthanized. She was too ill to actually help her, which kind of really boils my blood a little because it was basically her owners just did not care for her, and it was unnecessary that it got to the state that it got to anyway. So I missed out on that foster. I shouldn't say missed out. That sounds terrible. But unfortunately, I couldn't foster her. And then this little munchkin came up. And there's been a lot of puppies, and I've talked about, like, I can't really foster most puppies. But I noticed, like, in the email for her, it mentioned about how sick she was, and her shelter, the shelter that she was surrendered to, was going to put her down. So she is from Quebec. So Quebec does have kill shelters. We don't have those in Ontario. So anyway, long story short, I hadn't seen anybody, like, usually the rescue is pretty quick she'll like update us if somebody's, put their hand up as a foster. And a couple days went by and nobody had mentioned anything. There was no mention about this little one. And I was like, I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm just going to say, hey, if you need somebody, because I'm not too worried about medical cases. And she said, hey, there might be somebody else, but if that doesn't work out, it's you. And that didn't work out, obviously. So it's me. It's me. So yeah, she's 2 months old. She was the runt of her litter, and her breeder was basically just like dumped her. So yeah, she's got some medical issues. I'll link the Facebook post below that has her intake information. We're still not 100% sure exactly what's wrong with her, but we know a few things. She's going to go to the vet again next week for a little checkup. So I'm going to hold her for this video because I have a feeling if I put her down, she's going to scream her head off. So we had a night last night. She has found her voice. And when I put her in her pen, she just lost her tiny little mind. I am kind of doing the leave her, let her scream it out method. I'm not caving and pulling her out, but I did cave in terms of I went and comforted her, but I left her in the pen. And eventually, actually, hot tip, I got a little, like, it's not a magic bag, but those, like, things that you heat up, a little heating thing, and put that in her little bed, and that seemed to, like, calm her down. Anyway, so you probably won't see her sitting on the couch. She's too little for me to just, like, let her sit there on the couch, and she's too chaotic to sit there. So most of her updates will... A lot of my videos lately, or like in the near future, will be me just holding her because she's a little crazy. She's not really crazy. She's so good. Other than screaming at me, which I have told her, we don't yell at each other in this house. We don't scream in this house. It's very rude. She's still learning that. Anyway, I will put a timestamp below because I've already talked for like 4 minutes. So let's get into the update. So first things first. First things first, I've not worn a whole lot of makeup this month, so updates pretty minimal, but we got updates. So the first product is my e.l.f. Cookies in Dream Putty Primer. I will put up the side-by-side photo. Pretty sure this is moving along really, really well. It's okay. Like I said, I do want to try the liquid version of it. My skin has been very, very dry. And that's one of the reasons why I have not been wearing makeup much this month. Actually, at one point I was getting like eczema like all around my eyes, and like, oh, it was a nightmare. So like nothing was sitting right, nothing looked good. So I just didn't even bother doing my makeup. So last month this was 40.62 grams. It's now 38.52 grams. That's a difference of 2.1 grams. Next up, we have the foundation in Cool Beige from ABH. So hopefully that will focus. You can see I did draw a new little line on it, but again, not a whole lot of use. Like I said, didn't really do face makeup very much. And I still have my Misha BB cream. So I have been using that like when I go to the office, because I feel like this can sit a bit heavy, especially with the like dry skin. The Misha BB cream just sits a little bit better. So last month that was 35.15 grams. It's now 34.8 grams. That's a difference of 0.35 grams. Next up is my NARS concealer in Cannelle. This is going slow, but it's still going. I'm finding it's really, really annoying to use because it's like, I don't know, it's just so low in the thing. So I'm gonna have to start using a brush with it, I think. But I do recall when I did use a brush with it, I go through it a bit faster. So that should help pick up the pace on it a little bit. So last month it was 26.14 grams. It's now 26.04 grams. It's a difference of 0.1 grams. Next up is the second concealer that I have in this project. I was going to call it in this video, but I think I'm going to try and push it a little bit further. There's barely anything left in this. It's getting really, really dry. It's hard for me to get into the bottom because like I mentioned in a previous video, I did take the stopper out, but part of the stopper went into the tube, so it's like stuck in the bottom. I almost got it out. I was playing with it the other day and I almost pulled it out, but I just could not get it out. Again, it's really, really close to being finished, but I do want to push it one more month and see how far we get with this. So last month this was 23.36 grams. It's now 23.01 grams. That's a difference of 0.35 grams. Next up is the face powder that I'm currently using. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Powder. I did draw a new line on the bottom. Again, not sure if that will show. It's again, not a whole lot further down because I didn't use, particularly this, I did not use this powder a lot. Again, the dry skin situation, it just seemed pointless and it just made things look worse. And I ended up using the finishing powders in the Hourglass palette that I have more so than this because I still felt like I needed to just sort of set like around my mouth and stuff. So that's why this one's kind of gone a bit slow, and it's because it's so tiny. Like I could have finished what was left in like a month if I really wanted to. Like in July, that would have been probably done. So last month this was 29.85 grams. It's now 29.28 grams. That's a difference of 0.57 grams. How many grams are in this? 3.5 grams. Yeah, we've already used 2.84 and it was pretty much full when we started. So getting through that. Next up is my bronzer. I just realized I have two Too Faced products in a row. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's not a full size. I feel like this little pan in the middle is getting bigger. I will put up the side-by-side photo. I have tried to focus on this a little bit more this past month. Like I said, even though I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup, that's the bronzer that I've been kind of using. So last month it was 25.7 grams. It's now 25.63 grams. That's a difference of 0.07 grams. Not a whole lot, but it is the bronzer that I have been trying to use. Again, my blush, I have been focusing on this. Last update I talked about like I barely used this. I have used this a few times. I'm not wearing it today. I am wearing the Danessa Myricks palette on my eyes, and I used the same shadow that's like the crease shadow. That's the blush. I was like, that's kind of neat that you can use, or it's kind of neat. I'm such a nerd. It's kind of neat that you can use the same, you can kind of get like a monochromatic look. I could have used it on my lips as well because there's cream and powder shades in that palette. But anyway, I have been using this blush. Again, it's good for, I feel like it's a good everyday blush, so it's good for work. But the annoying thing is this happened. It happened like shortly after my last update. And I was like, God damn it. Another blush that broke. Same thing happened with my Too Faced blush. It was Too Faced? No, Tarte. The Tarte blush last year. So anyway, this was 23.34 grams. It's now 23.26 grams. That's the difference of 0.08 grams. I feel like I've been using this highlighter pretty decently. It's going slow though. I don't use it on the daily because it's pretty intense. I do have it on today. I've been using the highlight in my Hourglass palette, like when I go to the office, so this one really has not seen a lot of use. But like I said, I'm wearing it today. I will put up the side by side. I am getting a good dip in the middle. Like, I'm definitely going to hit pan on this. I'm pretty, I'm confident. I'm not even pretty confident. I'm 100%. I will bet money, and I'm not a betting person, that I will hit pan on this. I just don't know when that will be. So last month it was 45.72 grams. It's now 45.69 grams. That's a difference of 0.03 grams. The next product I forgot was in this project. I forgot about it all together. So this was the little Pure Annada Luminous Highlighter in Ethereal. It was 2 grams last month. It's still 2 grams because I didn't use it at all. Completely forgot about it. My Too Faced shadow. I have 3 Too Faced products in this. A lot of Too Faced products in this project. This is the Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. So this product, I haven't used it a whole lot on my lids, but I do use it in my brows. So I do have it in my brows today, in combination with a powder from that Danessa Myricks palette. So yeah, kind of use this to sort of like glue down my eyebrows. It kind of works. Like I said, it was kind of like an interesting way to use this, and it kind of works. It doesn't last as long as I kind of hoped it would, but it works. So last month this was 9 grams. It's now 8.96 grams. That's a difference of 0.04 grams. Next up is my mascara. So this is the Essence, the False Lashes Mascara. And again, I am wearing it today, but have not been wearing this very much. We have had a bizarre February here in Toronto. We've had so much snow, and it's just been miserable. And I don't like wearing a regular mascara when it's snowing outside, because I generally walk to work, and I don't want, like, basically snow is water, so it'll get wet, and it'll, like, make my mascara run. So I've been actually switching over to using the Merit mascara, because that's like a tubing mascara. I was using the Callie Ray one, but I'm kind of saving the Callie Ray one because I want to take that to, I do have a trip planned for Vegas later this year. So yeah, this one hasn't seen a whole lot of love, but I've been kind of using it here and there. So last month this was 23.98 grams. It's now 23.81 grams. That's a difference of 0.17 grams. Next up is the L'Oreal, the Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner. Haven't used this a whole lot. I do have it on today. Again, similar reasons to the mascara. This is not waterproof, so I can't really wear it if it's like wet outside because I'm afraid it's going to run. I don't know if it really would run, but I don't want to chance it. I don't want to get to the office and be like black everywhere. But this did change weight. Last month this was 6.01. Now it's 6 grams even, so that's a difference of 0.01 grams. Oh, we missed something. So we have the Marc Jacobs Fineliner. So I do wear this fairly often. I talked about this last month. I sometimes skip it, especially days where I'm just kind of like if I'm working from home and I just want to throw on some makeup, so like if I have to go on camera, but I don't want it to, like, I don't care if it's long lasting. I don't wear this because this is very long lasting and it's hard to get off. So I think I talked about that last month, so I haven't really used this a whole lot, but we're getting through it. I just hate that I can't twist this up, so I have no idea how much is left. But we do have a good weight change. Last month this was 5.16 grams. It's now 5.14 grams. That's a difference of 0.02 grams. And then finally, dun, 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 she's done. This is the Winky Luxe Unibrow Universal Brow Pencil. And again, I'll put the side-by-side photo up because it'll be the nice close-up photo. I did try and eck out a little bit more on this on my brows today, but it's just like impossible. I'm basically like putting the product on, but then the like plastic rubs the product off because it catches my skin. So we have finished this. I think this was in my very first project pan when I started my channel in 2018. What? Definitely got my money's worth out of this product. I would not purchase it again though. It's too big. I don't like the shape of it. I feel like it's a bit clunky. I prefer a slim, like a really fine line brow pencil if I'm using a brow pencil. And the weight on this is finishing at 8.99 grams. So we're 8.99 grams. I think it was 8.99 at the very end of last year, and it's just stayed steady at that. So, ta-da! End of an era. Thank frickin' God. We had a rocky relationship. I really disliked it at first, but I got to like it a little bit more. And the one thing that did make me like it a little bit more, on some points, it was a bit more long lasting than some other brow products that I have. And I kind of did some testing and realized I was like, oh, that does actually last a little bit longer. I mean, it's a good brow pencil. If you like a brow pencil with this shape, this is a good product. It is a little light. Like, my hair's really dark right now. It is a little light for my, like, natural hair color, but not too light where it's, like, awkward. But it is probably a hair, a hair light. So that's done. Now we're going to roll in a new brow product. I hummed and hawed about this, but I'm deciding to go with it. The reason why I hummed and hawed is it's newer in my collection, and I'm definitely not going to finish it, but I feel like it's the product I should work on because it will probably end up drying out on me, and I'm not sure I'll be able to finish it. This is from Quo. This is the Sculpting Brow Pomade in Ash. You can see a little sticker on there. It was $3. I got this on sale at Shoppers Drug Mart. I can't find this like in store or online. I think this was a discontinued product. They do have like a gel like mascara kind of thing for brows, but they don't have a pomade, at least called this anymore. Yeah, I like this. This is a nice product. The only thing, this will go slow because I probably won't use it every time I do my brows because this takes a lot longer than using a brow pencil. Like I said, today I'm using powder. I have been using powder in my brows fairly recently, just kind of like to mix it up. I do have a brown in my Pan That palette that works really well. So that's been kind of one of the things that I've been using. So I might combine that with this and see how that goes. I also have another brow pencil that's from IT Cosmetics. So I potentially will kind of pull that out. I was going to put that in the project because I know I can finish it, but it's the only other brow pencil I have. So I'm not eager to finish it, if that makes sense. But yeah. So that is it. This little monkey. We're done. This little monkey is so cute. She's getting a little restless. But yeah, you will see her in a lot of other videos. Or if I'm just holding things up with one hand, it's because she's in my lap and I'm trying to hold her. Like I said, she's been sick. She is sick. Like, she will always be a little things wrong with her. But she's definitely, in the last day or so, she's definitely found her voice and perking up and being the cute little puppy that she is. And before you ask, no, I'm not keeping her. I've already made that decision. And it makes it easier if you just make that decision right away. I will be 100% honest. I still miss Wanda. I'm still a little sad that I gave her up, but obviously there was a reason. There was other little pups that needed help, and I know she's fine and happy in the home that she's in. I'm just selfishly still sad that I gave her up. So, like I said, that is my second update for my project pan for 2025. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give it a little thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye!